everybody, and welcome to the Katie Weaver Show. Thank you for being here. It is the 3rd of August at about 11 a.m. Pacific time. I hope that you guys are having a good week thus far. I want to let you know that you can find me over in the chat room, and you can do that by heading over to 12radio.com, clicking on the chat button, and you'll be redirected into the Facebook chat. I also want to let you know that I'm live streaming this event on YouTube and on Facebook, and you can find that by heading over to YouTube or Facebook and looking for Domestic Mystic Katie Weaver. Easy enough. I am keeping an eye on the chat as well as the comment sections of both live streams. So you guys are more than welcome to join me in any of those places, and I would love to see you here. So, as always, the biggest question, how's it going? How's everyone doing? What's your week looking like? Better? Worse? The same? you know, I actually think the energy this week is a little easier than it has been. I think that full moon was pretty intense, but we're in a little bit better place now. So I'm glad for that. Ultimately, I feel like, you know, we're hanging in there, right? Okay. So we're going to do a few things today. I definitely should have some time for some readings. We are going to do some heart chakra work and we're going to do a healing circle. I feel like everyone could really use that right now. Not so much because you are struggling as much as because I feel like the world could use some kindness and we can all be a part of that solution, right? I've talked to a lot of you guys lately that kind of have that maybe a little bit uncomfortable feeling like there's something you're supposed to be doing, but maybe you don't know exactly what that is, right? Or you're feeling really impressed and inspired to be a part of the solution of, kindness, of making this world a better place. So I felt like a healing circle along those lines would probably be a good thing for us today. Sometimes I think we forget that we're more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. You know, I hear this from people a lot like, yeah, I don't like, various things in this world, but I feel very helpless in being able to be a part of it. And so I think it's a good day for us to look at what things we can do versus what, you know, the helplessness that we sometimes feel. So, yeah. We have had such a weird summer in that it has been insanely hot for most of the summer. And now for the last week, we have had tons of rain, just tons of rain, and like torrential rain and thunderstorms. And it is so humid. I don't know how you guys who live in high humidity do it. I honestly don't. I hate it. When you're not used to just that constant damp feeling, oh my God, I hate it. My hair is weird. Everything just seems weird. So we're blowing fans around in here constantly, just trying to, I don't know, dry things off a little bit. None of our doors are shutting correctly. It's just the weirdest stuff. The pigs' tails are all curled up, like the hair on their tails. I should have taken a picture. It's so funny. But we don't know what to do with this humidity. We might be dying. Probably not. But it's weird. I don't know. It's cracking me up. But anyhow, so I don't know if you guys remember last week, but while I was doing the singing bowl work, I swallowed a bug, a gnat. So we're going to not do that today. Okay. I'm just putting that out here right now. We won't be swallowing bugs today because it's not the kind of day it is. It's not a bug swallowing day. And I mean it. Oh my gosh. So Scott and I were talking yesterday on 1 2 News about the fact that we are 1 month away, 1 month away from packing that kid up and taking her off to college. And we will be empty nesters. How weird is that? I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to cook for 2 people We've had Micah here all summer too, and he's within a couple of weeks of heading back to college. But anyway, so for one thing, we will now have three children in college, all three of our kids in college. How crazy is that? But then, of course, the other part of that is that here we will be, yeah, on our own. So it's going to be interesting. I'm definitely feeling a teeny bit nervous about it. Not terribly. I mean, you know, we have managed, I've already done this twice. And also, we have managed to, when we move these kids out away, to still see them constantly. And Mars's first fall games are actually the end of September. So we won't be gone for long and we'll be back. We had talked a little bit about buying a little house in the city where she's going to play ball and living there part time. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. Our plans are not shaking out the way we were hoping they would. All the best laid plans, right? So I don't know that that's going to happen per se, but I don't know what's going to happen. I guess that's what I know. What I know is what I don't know, or that I don't know. And sometimes it's okay to just find a way to get comfy with not knowing and just rolling with what comes down, right? So that's what we're thinking. Yep. Oh, Brooke says use an air fryer. We've been doing lots of that. Yes. Oh, she said we just kind of go with it. We keep towels to pat off with. One thing I've noticed is how shiny my face is. It's constantly shiny. It's driving me crazy. I've gone through a ridiculous amount of face powder because I just, every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow, what is up with that? I don't know. It's the humidity. And I know you guys have higher than us. Like we're sitting right around 65, 70%. And then when it rains higher, of course, but ick. Anyway, ick. That's what I have to say. But we're used to like 10 or 15. I mean, we don't have humidity. So anyway, that is what is going on. I do want to share with you that Mars's college is her softball team is fundraising. They have to do a certain amount of fundraising in order to fund their program. Uh, you know, she said some of her teammates were shocked and said, I thought in college we wouldn't have to, you know, fundraise anymore. I'm not surprised because we've been through that with college football lots of times. However, I know that some of you guys take a lot of ownership in Mars because you have, well, been with me for the last 8 years of raising this kid. So I'm going to share the link with you. If you feel drawn to contribute, please do. If you don't feel any pressure whatsoever. I share it mostly because I know that some of you guys will ask me for it. So I'm going to share it in both of the chat rooms. But again, contribute if you want to. Don't if you're not drawn to do that. Again, no pressure whatsoever. So don't let me twist your arm or beat up on you in any way. No guilt. This is a no guilt zone, right? So okay, but I did share that in all of the chats, so you guys can take a look at that if it's something that resonates with you. Okay, well, let's keep moving. Let's take a look at Luminous. As you know, Luminous is the magazine that I publish on Tuesdays with the help of my friends. So I'm going to share a link. You can also find it over at katie-weaver.com under Katie's, wow, where am I? Under Luminous Magazine. That's the button. Where am I? What's my name? Anyway, so let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so we can do that. I love that we have this option. Okay. All right. So we have, I just thought that cover was kind of magical. I love ruins, you know? You've got the ruins of these arches, considering where those arches probably went at some point, as well as just the arches themselves and walking through some random arch to somewhere or nowhere. I called the edition this week the Magic Afoot edition because I just feel like there is magic afoot. I'm almost feeling the fall vibes starting to sneak in, which I think is actually just dang cool. Those fall vibes sneaking in, giving us a little taste of what could be coming, you know? And I know it's not fall, but here we are, right? I don't know. I'm interested. I'm very interested in why it feels so fallish all of a sudden. I love it a lot, actually. But magic afoot. We will watch for it. All right. In my musings, I shared some daily affirmations that I love. So, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. I am loved, so, so loved. I am radiant. My voice and opinion matter. I deserve to ask for my needs. I am talented and intelligent. I will consciously create my future. I absolutely love all of those. What a great way to affirm what we want, affirm who we are. You don't have to say all of them every day, but why not? Now, affirmations are kind of a fake it till you make it sort of a vibe. And so maybe you don't feel that way today. Maybe you don't feel like you deserve for anything. Maybe you don't feel like you are talented or intelligent or whatever. That's okay. Affirmations just help to affirm in you things that you are working on. So I don't always think fake it till you make it is great. I think fake it till you make it when it comes to suppressing your feelings really sucks. But affirming parts of you that you want to be or that you are apprising to be, I think is really helpful. Okay, so Kelly brings us Bitch Scopes, Lionsgate portal ahead. It's good. She said this week could be pretty bajiggity. As we know from Kelly, bajiggity means uneasy, nervous, anxious. Also, just anticipating. Anticipating. So let's see what she says for today, August the 3rd. Venus trine Uranus, the need for new thrills, unexpected and positive emotional experience, and Mercury square Uranus, excitement and change, nervousness. So it seems like Uranus is all over the place. See what I did there? I know. No, that was ridiculous. Okay. Let's read one scope. Let's see. How about Libra? Life is full of circles and cycles. The finish line is also the starting point. Death leads to life. Life ends in death and allows more life. Things that hurt will give way to things that grow, and then things that give joy. This moon lands in your house of friendships. Look at your circle of people. You are worthy of love and kindness, the same love and kindness you so freely give to others. Lean on your true friends often because they've also leaned on you. It's a circle. Hugs are also circles. Ooh, I love that. Really love that. So that is Bitch Scopes. Be sure you take a look. Kelly does such a great job. I truly love her work. Okay, tip of the week, some things to remember. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to take a break. Small steps are also progress. It's okay to make mistakes. Nothing is perfect. Setback is not failure, and you're stronger than you think you are. I loved all of those. I really love you're stronger than you think you are. I think that is something so important to remember. I think it's something that we forget sometimes. When my son was in wrestling in high school, one of the things that his coaches would always say is that your body can keep going long after your brain thought you had to stop. And so in matches, because wrestling is a hell of an endurance test. And so that was one thing they'd always preach to them is, hey, you might think that you're done. You might think your body can't take anymore, but it doesn't mean it can't. It just means that your brain thinks that you're done. And he, in various matches really learned that probably the hard way, but I know he did. I saw it. But he really learned from that that just because you think that you're done doesn't mean you're done. You can keep going, you can keep working. You likely have more in the tank than you're giving yourself credit for. So I think that's an important thing to remember in the scope of life in general. We are stronger than we think we are. Your brain will pull the plug fast because your brain's there, basically to protect you and it's cautious. That's your ego, right? So your ego wants to tap out early, whereas you can keep going. You can do hard things. Okay, Christy pulled a card from the Energy Oracle deck. The sacral chakra, creativity, emotional expression, and core beliefs. The challenge is feeling stuck, blocked, or perfectionism. The crystal is orange calcite, and the meditation is I feel, I create, I communicate, I matter. Perfect, right? I love it. Um, and I wanted to tell you, Christy has something really cool going on. You can find her on TikTok or on Clapper. Are you guys familiar with Clapper? Clapper is this awesome social media site that is a lot like TikTok, except for it's like TikTok for grown-ups in a lot of ways. Really, really like it. I think it's just it's fun and it's not quite as I don't know, childlike maybe. But so you can find her as the eclectic healer on TikTok or on Clapper, and she's doing daily meditations or even more than daily, and they are awesome. So if you're on either site, go check. And you can find me too. I'm Katie Brower Weaver over on both of those sites. And I have not posted a freaking thing. I posted like 2 videos to TikTok. I really want to start doing a little more of that. I don't know. My motivation has been non-existent. So I'm going to try to fix that soon. But so far that is who I've been. But I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. But anyway, if you go find her over there, she's got fractal meditations she's doing that are amazing. Okay, the Magic Monday message from Melissa. Her postcard this week is so cool. Look at that broom down there. Love it. I am turning vision into reality. The stone of the week is carnelian, supports creativity, heals anxiety, and gives strength during difficult family times. Over at True Crime Paranormal, Christy and I have a pod and video cast over there. And we are, this week so far, we released The Disappearance of Heather Cameron and Is Leanne Green Out There Somewhere? The Disappearance of Heather Cameron is near and dear to me. I was able to do a family interview with her cousin who's worked really hard on finding her. And I feel like that's a case that really deserves another look. She was really failed by the authorities that should have cared about her and just somehow didn't. So, in cases like that, we take a really hard look, right? But you can find everything we have going on over at True Crime Paranormal on YouTube or any podcast carrier you can think of. Also, you know that Christy and I also teach spirit school over there. That is currently the only way to take classes from us is to do it through YouTube. So you go to True Crime Paranormal and you join the membership. It's $14.99 a month, and that entitles you to 3 live stream classes from us a month. One is a meditation, and Christy's in charge of the meditation this month. The Tuesday class is me in a couple of weeks, and I am doing a special activity to connect with your animals, pets who have passed. And then she is doing the last class of the month, and it is throat chakra, strengthening your throat chakra through telling the truth. And it's going to be awesome. So if you're interested in that, go sign up. If you are trying to sign up or you don't understand the system, please let me know. I will help you. It's easy. You just set it up so it just automatically draws $14.99 a month from you, and then you get to see all of that extra content. So that's how it works. They are live streams, but you sure don't have to attend live. You can come anytime, and watch them after they're done. So that's how Spirit School works. Okay. Anita brings us the goddess Pavarti. She's the Hindu goddess of love, devotion, and strength. I think we could all use a little more of that, really, at any time, right? So, read on about the goddess Pavarti, of course, and learn how to connect with her. And as always, Jamie Dawn has these awesome videos that she puts out every single week, and I always share it for you guys. So, take a look at that. She's talking this week, I think, about the Lionsgate portal. So, lots of good stuff happening, you guys. All right, well, that is luminous. So I'm going to come back to center here and take a look. Brooke says, I'm on TikTok but never posted. Oh, the awkward of TikTok, right? I don't understand how I do how many videos. I mean, I spend hours in front of a camera every single week, but I can't do 60-second videos. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. It's not that I can't. I mean, I can. It's not that. And I know the technology. That's fine too. It is the not knowing what to say. And again, I spend hours in front of a camera every week. I do 7, 8, 9 streams a week, but I can't come up with something to say for 60 seconds. I don't know. Somebody give me some ideas. Tell me what you would want to see from me in 60-second videos. What would it be? Hit me upside the head. I think I could obviously use it. It's the pressure of TikTok. You know what? That's why I think I might really just start creating content on Clapper, because Clapper is smaller. It seems to be full of less meanness. Because you guys, I don't know if you're on TikTok, you might know this, but there's a lot of really, really cool stuff on TikTok and a lot of really, really cool creators. But there's also an inordinate amount of trolls, just mean freaking trolls, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So that is something that I'm trying to get away from a little bit. And they say don't read the comments, but you guys, I read the comments and I'm an idiot. I should stop. It does not serve me, but I keep doing it. So it's time to knock it off, dummy. But oh, Jane, you're the best. She said, feels like fall here too. Think of all the goodies you can make while the kiddos are away. So we've gone like, I have gone not just strict keto, I've actually gone even stricter to more of a meat-based diet for a little while to get my inflammation under control, and it's working beautifully. So Scott and I were actually thinking about the more expensive cuts of meat we can we can buy now. Yeah, that's how exciting we are. I'm like, are you kidding me? It'll be all the ribeyes around here. Yeah, we're ridiculous. I know. I got it. All righty. Well, what do we want to do? Let's do some heart chakra work. I feel like part of it could be that you guys are I'm feeling a little, some old stuff coming up, some old grief, just some old, like, even regret. There's just been some weird heart chakra stuff this last week or two. So I thought it might help to just do a nice heart chakra clearing and release. That's always a good thing, I think. So, all right. So I brought my handy dandy heart bowl here. So I'm going to play the bowl twice. Pretty standard for us around here, right? I'm going to play the bowl. The first time I do, I'd like you to really focus your energy into your heart. Just really feeling that heart space and allowing the frequency of the singing bowl to lift and clear anything out of your heart that is ready to go. Anything that's no longer serving you, and anything that isn't yours that just needs to be released. So here we go. Perfect. Okay. So, one more time. This time, I'm going to play the bowl. And while I do, I would like you to allow your heart chakra to come into perfect balance. We should see a good balance of pink and of green. The pink in your heart is your love for yourself, your respect for yourself, your care of yourself. The green in your heart is unconditional love. And I'll tell you, in light workers, empaths, females, a lot of times we get out of balance there. Lots of green. I'll give you the shirt off my back, but I won't give it to myself. Right? So that's what we're trying to balance there. Allowing yourself to love you, take care of you, spend money on you, you know, prioritize you without any guilt. So here we go. Allowing that heart chakra to come into perfect balance. Good. Perfect. Okay. So gently sit this bowl down. Okay. Alrighty. These bowls, the crystal bowls, they're really rough on the bottom. And they do come with the rubber rings that you sit them on. But somehow I managed to never use those. And I was just noticing how much I've scratched my desk up with them. I don't really care, except for that, I could prevent that. I could just pull those little rings out. Maybe I should. I think, is that what a grown up would do? I'm pretty sure that's that's what a grown up would do. Okay, it's fine. It's probably fine. All right. Well, I think this is a good time to dive into our healing circle. So, if you've never attended a healing circle with me before, healing circles are a time where we do some guided meditation to go to the same place together to put some good energy into whatever you guys choose. I have no focus for you today at all. I'm totally leaving that open ended. So you will, be able to place anything in the circle that you're feeling yourself, your family, your friends, the world, the earth, specific people, specific situations. You decide. You can put whatever you want in the circle. There's no limit, but it's going to be totally up to you today, whatever you put in there. And then We'll all shine our best light on those things. We will elevate them. So you might do that through an energy modality if you practice one. You might just send love from your heart. Maybe you'll pray or sing or chant. However, you feel drawn to add to amplifying that energy is the right thing. I'm not here to tell you how you have to do your work because I don't know. That's up to you. So that's how we do it. Drink a little coffee before we get going because you know I'm going to need it. Okay, I am going to start the music here so that we can. I kind of like meditation music for, you know, meditative work. So go ahead and get cozy with me here. Take a few deep breaths. Now I'd like you to picture yourself standing at the top of an ancient stone staircase. The staircase leads down to a beautiful garden below. In just a moment, I'm going to be counting backwards from 10 to 1. As I do so, you will be walking down the stairs, getting deeper and deeper into your spirit with every step you take. When I reach 1, you will be stepping into the garden, this beautiful place of unconditional love. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are wanted here. And when you step into the garden and walk out into the clearing, you will discover others meeting here. I will be there, and others, souls that you recognize and some that you don't, but feel a kinship with. And we will be carrying out our work here together today in that space. So, starting now with 10, standing at the top of an ancient stone staircase. 9, walking down the stairs. 8, 7, 6, getting deeper and deeper into your spirit with every step you take. 5, halfway there now. You can feel the cool stones. You can smell the moss growing between them. And you know that you are getting deeper and deeper into your spirit now, getting closer and closer to this beautiful place. 4, 3, 2, almost there, and 1. Step out into the grass now. Walk out into the garden. Good. Keep walking until you see the meadow with others gathering. There's wildflowers, there are trees. It's warm but not hot. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And walk into the circle. where others are gathering now. In this place of peace and joy, we are able to elevate each other. We are able to work for the greatest good of the earth, for the universe, and for all of those souls who inhabit it. Taking a moment now to gather into a circle, taking hands, forming this sacred space. At this time, I would like you to enter anything into the circle that you would like to have elevated or worked on or healed today. You can speak it, you can think it, send it from your heart. You choose. But let's fill the circle with all of our intentions, all of our requests now. Very good. Okay, now let us begin our work. You may choose at this point to pray, to send love from your heart, to practice a healing modality, to chant, to sing, to drum. Whatever feels right for you at this time, do that. We are all working with the same goal in mind, to elevate all of these concerns, all of these situations, all of these people to a higher frequency, to a place of peace, to a place of healing, to a place of joy. Let's do so now. Working together now to continue to elevate. Filling this space with so much more love than we ever thought possible. Almost done now. Take just a moment to finish up. Okay. It's time to prepare to leave the circle. Say your goodbyes, knowing that you can come back here anytime you choose, just by counting backwards from 10 to 1 as you walk down the stairs. In just a moment, I'll be counting forwards from 1 to 5. As I do so, you will be getting lighter and lighter, and when I reach 5, you'll be wide awake and refreshed and ready to carry out your day. You'll remember the work that we did here in the garden, how it felt, how it looked, and how to come back. So, starting with 1 now, you're still very, very deep. 2, getting lighter. 3, lighter still. 4, almost there. And 5, wide awake and refreshed. Take a few deep breaths here. Stretch. Returning to your body. I always think a little bit of physical motion here is called for. Drink something if you have something in front of you. That always helps you to ground back in as well. And thank you. That was some really good work. No wonder I feel like magic is afoot. It is. We're in a really powerful space right now. If there's something you guys have been thinking about starting or learning or doing, there's sure a lot of energy in that right now. Oh, Elizabeth had placed herself, her aunt who turned 80, and her cousin who's getting married on Saturday in England, and all those attending the wedding. Yeah. Sid said the combination of your soft voice and the perfect music made the healing circle meditation magic. It felt like a vacation. Good. I've been wanting to add music, and the challenge is if I have my producer do it, you'll hear it on the radio side, but you won't hear it on the video side. So I discovered that because this mic picks up everything anyway, I can actually just put music in front of me and it actually turns out pretty dang good. So anyway, I'm glad to be able to add music to these meditations because I think it does help a lot. So thank you, Sid. I appreciate that. I was hoping it wasn't too loud. So, you know, always the logistics end of all of this jazz, right? All righty. Well, let's take a look at a couple of questions here. Let's see. Maureen said they're getting ready to do the senior year drop off with Meg to the U of Arkansas. Yeah. Meg and my Micah are both seniors this year. Though he's not going to graduate this year. He's going to need one more semester. That's that's what playing football does to you. You just don't take as many credits. That's okay. Anyway, high anxiety, but they're going to take a few days to go to the beach for peace and tranquility. Okay, let's take a look, Maureen. Oh, it'll be nice to get her dropped off. I feel like a lot of that high anxiety is hers. She's just really feeling nervous about getting in there. I feel like she could leave today and she'd be thrilled because she just wants to get this done, wants to really get on her path. So I do feel like everything's okay, though, ultimately. So let's actually ground you a little bit, Maureen. You could really use it. I think that trip to the beach will be exactly what you guys need. Yeah, Terry feels a little anxious to me too. Work stuff. Mostly with his, it's like that anticipation energy, though. Just knowing that lots of big things are trying to turn over, you know? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll just keep holding space for that. Yeah. Okay. Lillian said, if you do readings today, will you please take a look at my dear friend Win? I had a dream that I spoke to him this morning. Also, last week, I was informed I will have to move in the near future. This came out of the blue, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. I've been a wreck. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. That's very ungrounding, isn't it? Well, let's look at when. Yeah, he's just trying to support you through this, knowing that you're upset and worried. He said, "You've got this. What makes you think that you can't find the best place possible and pull it off?" He said, "You know where you need to go. Stop being stubborn about it." Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but I hope that you do because that's his message. So with the housing, I agree with him. Stop being stubborn. If you already have an idea or you know what really should happen here, go for it. And if we need to work on that some more, we certainly can. But you got him in your corner, sweetheart. He is trying to help. So keep asking him for help, right? Keep asking him to help things to work out, to help find the right thing, to make the right decision. It is going to be okay. Yeah. But I'm sorry that you got the rug pulled out from underneath you. That sucks. Not fair. Okay. Sid said she's betting we'll add more animals to refill the nest. And Scott responded, "Nope." They're working us over right now. Oh, Laurie said if you wash your face with an oily cleanser, it might cut down on the oil production. Really? That's interesting. She says that her dermatologist recommended albolene, and that really helps. Good to note. Thank you. Sid says, could you please ask Patchouli pup if she came to me with bits of dirt, seeds, grass stuck in her sinuses? Is what I'm doing to help her get this garbage out? Is it causing gum pain? And she's been really tired and draggy for the last few days. She said her energy is really peaking and tanking lately. Let's take a look at Patchouli. It is helping, but Sid, I kind of wonder if she has some permanent scarring of some sort in those sinuses. It's kind of that they might always be a bit irritated. I think that your efforts have really have helped her a lot, and I know that you've talked to the vet about this too, but, I think that there's just some permanent stuff there that might never totally resolve, but I think you've made a good effort, and a good dent in it for sure. Let's look at that energy level with her. She does not feel quite as good as she has been. I do wonder if it's the heat, but if that goes on, I would be talking to your vet about that because, yeah, she doesn't feel as good as she has been. Poor little sister. I don't think it's causing gum pain. I don't think it's the sinuses that are causing gum pain, but I wonder if she is having a little gum pain. I feel like there might be something up. Yeah. I think if I were you, Sid, if this goes on much longer, I would go to the vet and see what they think here, if they can pinpoint anything that's going on, because she does seem a little uncomfortable. Okay. Lillian said it's wonderful to hear from Win, but she does not know what she's supposed to do. Well, then let's ask him to point you in the right direction. It seems like he has ideas. Okay. Let's see. All right. So let's pull. I had actually brought my Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle deck. I brought it last week, and then we were so busy with other stuff that we didn't use it at all. But we have 5 minutes, so let's. So this is the Fairy Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish. If you guys don't have any Lucy Cavendish decks, they are so fun. They are so pretty. I highly recommend getting a hold of one. I found a good selection of them on Amazon. Though I know some people are pretty annoyed at Amazon or the owner these days. So maybe you're not buying things from Amazon. I don't know. I still am. It's like, where I live. It's like my best option for getting the things I need, but okay. So I am just going to pull a collective card to give us a sense of what we need to know for the next week. Brooke says, card of the week. Maybe I should just do a card every morning. I'm still thinking about this stupid TikTok thing. I should just pull a card every day and quit being dumb, huh? Yes, yes, I should. Okay. Someone obviously needs to get over themselves, right? Okay. All right. Oh, this card is so pretty. This is the shimmer card. Glamour, confidence, allure, charisma. Okay. Well, I don't know about glamour so much as confidence, charisma. I think that there's a good message here for us in remembering our own light, remembering how much you can affect the world around you. And I think also just remembering to shine it, you know? Be the person who smiles and says hello in the grocery store. Be the person that's a little more complimentary and friendly to the cashier or the barista or the mom that's obviously struggling with, the piles of kids. Tell her great job. Tell her that she's awesome. Tell her that you love her hair or whatever. Be sincere, but maybe this card is a reminder to us that our words matter, that what we have to say matters, and that the way we affect the world matters. You have charisma, use it. Use your light and your aura to just help out. The crazy thing about it is that when you do things like that, you benefit tenfold because of the endorphins it releases in your brain to be in a place of service and kindness, and also the energetic aspect, right? As what's the Wiccan creed on that? I think it's that whatever you put out, you receive back threefold or something like that. I'll take it threefold. I'll take it tenfold. Tammy said, please pull a card to help me know what I need to know or to help me find my soulmate. Well, Tammy, let's leave it to the cards to put us in which direction we're going today with that. Okay. Wow. I think even the cards are moist. I had a hell of a time wrestling this card out. The three graces: cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, new partnerships that are fun. Okay, I think this answers your question in a couple of ways. Because, Tammy, I feel like you are maybe a little bit bored and uncomfortable in your skin. And this card is an awesome reminder to do things, to get out, to spend time with others. I wonder if it's time for you to find a new social circle. You don't have to give up the one you have per se, but maybe it's time to figure something new out. Maybe it's volunteering somewhere. Maybe it's looking for some kind of a metaphysical group or a spiritual group or even a church that you resonate with. But maybe it's just time to look for something a little new and different and finding some new people in the process. So that's what I am seeing for you. And look at what time it is. We've done it. It goes so fast. We have talked down to the end of the show. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Don't forget, I am a professional psychic advisor over at one2listen.com. I'm over there literally every day. Come and call me. If I can help you with anything, I will do my very best for you. I always do. If it's important to you, you know it's important to me. So we can work on it together. And that again is at one2listen.com. And, find me over on TikTok and Clapper. Maybe I'm going to get my shit together and do something. All right, you guys take care. You've been listening to the Katie Weaver Show here on 1 2 Radio, where we're changing the way you listen to the world.